Hello and welcome to the festive WazHack experiment. This was recommended / requested by regular viewer 1san1t3. I suspect that's meant to be Insanity3, or possibly Insanity Yeah. But it says 1san1t3, so that's what you get to be, viewer. This this is the beta release of WazHack version 1.2. At the moment, because it's a beta, it's not in the released versions of the game. It's not on Desura and so on. You can only play it in your browser. So at the moment I'm using Internet Explorer. I know. I usually use Firefox, but my Firefox at the moment has a million tabs open. And it's been causing some problems with my graphics card and stuff. I don't know, but I'm not risking it shutting down in the middle of a game. So anyway, here we go. Basically, apart from there being the presence of a Christmas tree and some snow, WazHack 1.2, and I don't know yet whether this is going to be a free update or paid DLC or what, but it has several extra character classes, it has some extra items, and some other stuff implemented, like something that keeps track of your deepest run, and stealth. Apparently stealth is going to become a viable play mechanic. So, a couple of people have asked me to take a look at this. So, assuming we don't run into any persistent glitches that cause me problems, assuming Bandicam doesn't decide to stop recording for no reason, assuming my graphics card finally behaves itself, this is what we're going to be doing this week. And we'll just see how it goes. But do be aware that this is still an unfinished beta update. So, there may be some oddities about it. There may be glitches and that kind of thing. So, let's jump in, shall we? And we don't want to gather around the Christmas tree before we head into the dungeon. Oh no. So you can see the usual characters here. I haven't even glanced at this before. This is completely blind, by the way. I only know what I've read on the website. But there's this arrow over here, which now gives us the new character classes. So we actually have Rogue, Thief, Bard, Bardess, Barbarian, Vandal, Druid, and Druidess. I'm quite curious about the Vandal. I mean, I assume it's Vandal as in sort of mid-European medieval barbarian. I remember something about the Vandal hordes. And rather than, sort of professional graffiti artist or something. Because the update sort of text, the list of updated features makes quite a big deal about the stealth inclusion, I'm going to go with Rogue. And it is a roguelike. So, let's give it a go. Josel the Rascal. I would assume that probably dexterity is going to be the main stat for this guy. So I'm going to take some stuff out of charisma, you know what I think about that stat, and try and bump up my dexterity as much as possible. There we go, 18. Alright. Josel the Rascal. Yeah, actually, we get a little blurb down here as well. The rogue starts with stealthy armour, dangerous potions, and someone else's gold in his pocket. His monkey is good at stealing. So you get a new pet as well, pet monkey. Alright, let's do this. This week, I'm probably going to try out... Well, depending on how well we do, I might just play this until I've tried out all of the new character types once, but we'll see how it goes. For now, we're Josel the Rascal. We get all these tutorial messages again, because we're playing this version for the first time, I guess. So, what have we got? We've got black studded leather, which reminds me of the armour that you get from that guy in Solstheim in Skyrim. We've got 100 gold. Usually, I think you start with no gold. A couple of potions of blindness, several potions of blindness, potion of sickness, potions of sleeping. So these should help us with combat, which is probably not going to be our strong point as a rogue. As I said, according to the text about the update, stealth is actually going to be a viable approach here. So we'll see what the effect of that actually is. I don't know how good at fighting our monkey is going to be. So far, we haven't managed to be very stealthy. But we'll see. Yeah. Suffering a bit. Okay, it looks like that goblin hasn't noticed us. As far as I know, there isn't a stealth key or anything. There doesn't seem to be anything in the bottom menu that suggests stealth. And you can't crouch. So, I'm going to just... tried tiptoeing up to him, but it didn't really work. Okay, Monkey is helping out quite a lot. Don't really need those daggers or the helmet. Ooh. You can give your pet commands. Okay, that's interesting. Go away, tutorial messages. Okay, so let's grab a jewel. Don't need the spear. I feel like dagger is probably going to be the way forward. I wasn't trying to look at spells. What was I trying to look at? Character sheet, I think. Can't remember how to bring it up. Never mind. Let's press on. I don't know what talents we're going to have available to us when we get a level up, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. This guy looks a bit like Russell Crowe. In Gladiator. Anyway. So we've got a scroll, got a potion, a couple of gems. Not... Ooh, okay. Goblin on a rat. So far I don't feel particularly stealthy, I have to say. I'm going to try out this sky blue potion by chucking it at that guy. Doesn't seem to have helped very much. He's really doing a number on us. Help me out, rat. Monkey. Whatever. Get up the ladder, get up the ladder, get up the ladder. Okay, I'm going to throw a potion of sleeping at this kobold. Okay, our monkey has been killed. Par for the course in WazHack. Alright, that rat is coming for us again. So I'm going to have to break out another potion of sleeping. Not too happy about having to waste all these handy potions, but it's either that or death. Really. Okay, here's a level up. So, let's see what our talents are. We've got dual wielding, which I kind of expected based on the fact that we start with 2 daggers. Weapon knowledge, weapon precision, standard stuff. Silence and larceny and trapping. They all seem to be new skills. Let's have a look. 20% more stealthy, 40% more, 70% more. Oh, apparently there's also an alteration to the way you gain talents. You can't just take one talent up to level 3 in one go. You have to spread it out a bit more, I gather. So you have to get several up to level 1 before you can get any up to level 2. Something like that. It wasn't explained clearly. Trapping is all traps are revealed to you. Could be handy, but I don't think it's really a priority. Oh, you can craft traps from 3 daggers of the same type. You can craft traps from any 3 weapons of the same type. I'm actually quite keen to try that out. Not so bothered about level 1, but level 2 could be really interesting. What's larceny? You can steal from creatures who've not noticed you. Well, I don't feel like we're good enough at sneaking for that just yet. I'd like to go level 2 trapping, but we're probably not going to be able to go level 1, level 2, as I said. So, I'm going to take silence for now, because I feel like that'll help us survive a bit better. More effectively, I suppose. You know what, I'm going to take that dagger, basically just so that we can, if we find ourselves in a suitable position later, craft a trap from it. Okay, let's go and check out the goblin. We could probably do with grabbing some food. So I'll take the goblin innards. I will take the boots. And I'll take a couple more daggers. Of course, I didn't want to overburden myself with daggers, but I would like to have 3 on me, so that if I do find myself in a position to craft a trap, I don't have to go hunting for daggers. Ooh, ring. Okay, so it was worth sticking my head down into this little room. Resting still uses up your food. Well, yeah, I know that. Why can't I... Oh, there was a rat there. I thought that was a corpse. Okay, so... No, the rat doesn't contain any meat, but we do have these innards, so let's scoff them. And then we will move on. We might have an identify scroll, so let's give these both a go. Destroy armor. You are shitting me. Remove curse. Not what I was looking for. At all. Okay, so we're now kind of in trouble. I didn't mean to pick up the kobold innards. They're usually poisonous. So we're kind of in trouble with our armor here. We're just in our pants. Russell Crowe in his pants is probably not what you signed up for when you clicked on this video. Certainly not what I signed up for. Alright. Our silence ability doesn't seem to be making us much more concealed. Yes. You need another level 1 talent before you can upgrade this one. So let's take trapping and see if we can push trapping up to level 2 and start creating some traps. The priority, I think, though, is going to be finding... Can I sneak up on him? Ah, damn. Is there a way to move more sneakily? I think the priority is going to be finding some armour, because we're kind of in the shit without it. Gonna try reading these spell books. I don't know what the rogue's spell casting ability is like. Oh, piss off. I'm busy. No rogue has ever come down here before. Cut me some slack. Magic mapping. Not really bothered. However, notice that traps are displayed on the map now. Chainmail suit. Probably not suitable armour for a rogue, but, you know, we don't really have a great deal of choice. Let's try reading again. Too difficult to comprehend. Alright, let's try our scroll. We probably need to be de-confused. We'll jump over this. I assume the Z means a sleeping trap. Yeah. Almost assassinated that rat, but no. Not very ambitious assassinations if you're just priding yourself on taking on a rat. Let's try this. Nothing. I was hoping we might get the chance to identify the chainmail that we just picked up, but no such luck. It seems like it wouldn't lend itself to stealth. I'm guessing probably leather armour is going to be more stealthy. Can we sneak up on him? Yes! Is the answer to that question. Excellent. Rat meat, of course. Going to keep picking up daggers for now. No reason not to. We're not in danger of becoming overburdened just yet. I'll take those boots. Because in the absence of any other clothes, I might as well hoard whatever I can find. I may not have a shirt or trousers, but I have 5 pairs of boots, says Russell Crowe. Well known for it. It was one of his Oscar speeches. Has Russell Crowe even got an Oscar? Probably not. If he did, that would be it, though. Okay. Maybe he'll win an Oscar for playing Josel the Rascal in WazHack, the movie. Okay. Gonna kill this thing. Taking a lot of damage, which is a serious problem here. Can we get level 2 trap? We can. Okay. I'm not... Large kobold dinners are usually safe to eat. I'm not sure what we do with a trap once we've crafted it. So, let's continue taking daggers. And then I'll try crafting a trap. Just see, I guess. Alright, how does this work then? Okay, I can't right-click on it. Oh, I think that was the equip button. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. Alright. Dual wield, make. I guess that's it. Add some stuff to the trap. So we can actually add poison effects and things. Let's put Potion of Sickness on the trap. Now, do we have the trap in our pocket? Is that how this works? There it is. Sickness trap. Does 1 damage. Doesn't sound particularly devastating. Can it be repeatedly triggered, I wonder? Like if several enemies walk over it. What do we just drop it on the floor, or do we have to sort of plant it? Set. There we go. Come on. Yeah! Take that sickness. It looks like it's still sitting there. I'll take some more daggers. I guess we can probably pick it up. Yes! And then we can move it. That could be very, very handy for taking on stuff like this. You know, doors and sewer grates and things that usually produce waves of enemies. Can I make another one? Do I have enough daggers for that? Yes, I do. Okay. Make. And what can I add to that? I could add sleeping, blindness. Let's go with blindness. We have plenty of those potions to spare. So, actually, I wonder if the trap will affect us when we run over it. Let's find out. So, let's put down our blindness trap. And then just... was that the blindness one or the sickness one? Yeah. And then behind it, the sickness one. And then let's rummage in here. Enemies! Come on. Come on, then. Yeah, in your face. Of course, they're also poisoning me because they're rabid, but never mind. So we've bumped up our knife skill a little bit, which is fine. I'll probably need to eat an apple That's not the button I was looking for. To get rid of the poison effect here. Whoa! He did a lot of damage while I was eating. Don't eat in combat, seems to be the lesson there. Shit me. Have I got a teleport? Maybe. It's identified. That's not what I was after. Not at this juncture, anyway. Magic regeneration. Not what I was looking for. Chainmail. Okay. Unfortunately, equipping stuff uses up quite a lot of turns, I think. What looks like it's going to be a health potion. Ruby. Enlightenment. Not what I was after. And I think we're poisoned again, which is a bad sign. Extra healing! Yes. Okay. Jump. Okay. Now, eat an apple to depoison. Throw. Potion of sleeping. I can probably only hit one of them, but it's worth a go. Yeah, Goblin didn't get hit by that. Most of the rats didn't either. Oh, if only I could buy time to put some armour on. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it! Okay. Well, that was interesting. What were we carrying? Gas stone. There was a full healing there and a normal healing, so we could have got out of that, but not without knowing what those things were really, or having a bit of luck. So let's have another go. It's only been, what, 15 minutes so far? I think we've got time for another run. It's tempting to try the rogue again, but let's have a look at one of the others quickly. The thief starts with high stealth and a spellbook of sleep. Her monkey's good at stealing while she needs practice. So, a rubbish thief, then. But she does start with spellbook of sleep, and presumably the ability to learn and cast that spell from the book. So that could actually be very handy. But do we want to try someone very different? The Vandal is a mighty warrior, but will struggle to find armour to fit her vigorous frame. She is gigantic, it's true. She can carry twice that of a typical person. Grammar is a bit wonky there, but I know what you mean. And similarly, Guile Gory the Mighty will struggle with armour, but has high carrying capacity. What about Bardess? Plays her music to soothe foes? Beneath her colourful robe, she keeps a dagger for the hard of hearing. And he plays a lute to mesmerise monsters. Starts with a sickle, effective against moles and plants. Starts off with mushrooms. And similar, but with fruit and veg. They seem like they're going to be tough classes to play as do the Bard and Bardess, actually. I feel like the Barbarian and Vandal are probably going to be relatively straightforward. They're basically sort of super melee classes. And the Rogue and Thief are going to be quite tactical, I think. Let's try tanking it out with one of these. Let's go with the Vandal. In honour of history. Look at those stats. Strength 20, Constitution 20. I believe those are higher than the previous highest limits in sort of basic WazHack. I'm bumping up my dexterity a bit here because I didn't want to be really strong but unable to hit anything. It looks like I've taken that as far as I can. So they're actually going to be... they're low dexterity classes, which could be kind of an issue. Damaging, but not very accurate. Let's give it a go, shall we? Edney the Staunch. And she starts off with an enormous axe, apparently. After travelling north across many lands and 2 seas, you arrive at the legendary dungeons of WazHack. Oh, it has a reference to Roman times. Is this set in the real world? Anyway, we're looking for the Amulet of Zor, like everyone else. What do we start with? Blessed +1 battle axe. And... hide outfit. Large size. So, probably then, we are going to need large-sized clothes if we're going to put any armour on. Which, I agree, is probably going to be difficult to come by. Picked up some arrows. Yeah, she's not very accurate. Probably don't need the arrows. We don't have the dexterity to make use of them, but we'll carry them for now. Since we have such a high carrying limit, might as well hang on to them in case we run into a shop where we can flog them for some necessary cash. I don't think we have anything else, really. No, just the stuff we've picked up. Some gems, money, carrot, and a scroll. Scroll, of course, could be identified, so there's no point using it just yet. Could use it on a gem, I suppose, but that seems like a waste. Let's kick this thing open. Okay, we've got black onyx ring, another scroll, some gems, some money. In that case, let's try out the scrolls and see if we can identify that ring. Choose something to charge. I guess. We have nothing else to charge. Scroll of magic mapping. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Don't have much choice. I think we're using the battle axe in one hand, even though I believe that's normally a two-handed weapon. So we could probably use that wooden shield that we just picked up. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Of course, it might be cursed. And we don't know what talents we're going to have access to once we gain a level up. Do we have any meat? We do not have any meat. Okay, let's go away. Don't follow me like a creepy bastard. Okay, so let's just drop down here. I'll grab the shoes. I don't know if we have giant feet or if it's just sort of torso stuff that's the problem. That scroll is apparently cursed. And that's alright. I'll eat the jackal meat. You do know I like to be full, and that just sounded wrong. Presumably there's no point in picking up that armour. I mean, again, we could take it and hold out for a shop to sell it to, but we're not going to be able to wear it, if I understand correctly. It kind of implied in the character description that there are supersized items of armour down here. But I'm hoping that we'll know them when we see them, and they won't just look like bog standard armour, and you'll have to pick them up to find out. That would be frustrating. Okay, level up. What have we got? Gastronomy, dual wielding, shield parry, so that is... the shield is a legit option. Mighty blows, that's the only new one there. All weapons may cause a small knockback. Level 2 is all weapons may cause moderate knockback, and level 3 is all weapons may cause large knockback, and heavy weapons, which presumably includes things like that giant stone club, will also stun the target. Could be handy, could be not. Hard to tell. Let's take it, see what happens. This is, after all, a week of adventure and experimentation in WazHack. Alright, kill that guy. Almost didn't see him dozing in the corner there. Goblin innards are usually safe to eat. Somehow missed the gem. What else do I have? No, just goblin innards, that's fine. We don't want to choke ourselves, though. Splint mail suit is probably too small. I'm going to pick it up just so we can see. Yeah, it doesn't say it's huge or anything, so I guess it's probably small. Small or normal sized. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there because I suddenly saw that at the bottom. HJK. What's that all about? I really can't tell what that is. That's confusing. Okay, so moving on. Hopefully I didn't completely cock something up by selecting the wrong letter there. Do we have any scrolls? Yeah. Alright, let's try the cursed one. Teleport. Not a huge deal. I'm going to jump over this, as the tutorial advised. I'm going to ignore that door, because I want to explore this way before I take on something like that. I'd assume that this fairly tanky character, or at least fairly melee-centric character, can probably tough it out. Okay, we need to take something else before we can get level 2 Mighty Blows. So, could take shield parry, except our shield might be cursed. Weapon knowledge? Weapon precision, more critical hits. That'll suffice for now. Let's see if we've got an identify. Nothing. And Scroll of Fire, my favourite. We're doing pretty badly, actually, in finding identify scrolls here. Aha, at last. Okay, so first things first, the ring. +2 ring of adornment, which makes us more charismatic. I don't know if gloves and things are large enough to put on. Let's try them. Uncursed pair of hand warmers. Alright, so let's try and put them on. Nope. So things like gloves and boots seem like they need to be oversized for us as well. Which makes sense, but the only way to be certain was to try. Okay. These guys don't frighten me too much. Frankly, right now, nothing frightens me very much. Although we have poor accuracy and no armour, I feel like we're pretty sturdy. Let's take another level of Mighty Blows. That feels like probably the most useful of the Vandal talents at this point. Oh, crap. We're getting teleported a lot in this run. Probably need to start trying out some potions as well. We're picking up an absolute shit ton of them, and we have no idea what any of them are. Okay. That door... You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it! Get out of here, Dwarf Lord. Alright, so let's take another level of weapon precision. Oh, you need another level 1 before you can upgrade that. Okay, so we now need to get a third level 1 skill before we can upgrade any further. In that case, I'll go with gastronomy, because you know I hate starving to death. I know it's a popular pastime, but I hate it, personally. Okay, taking a lot of damage. Don't know what any of the potions are, so let's try chucking one at this asshole. Black one is probably not the best choice. That's most likely to be ink or something. Let's try this. Rusted his armour, apparently. Okay. Well, we knocked him flying. Good stuff. Okay. Gonna try quaffing some other stuff, see what it is. Levitation. Not what I was looking for. That's awkward because we can't pick anything up while we're levitating. Extra healing is a good find. Can we find anything else in here? Yep, more dwarves. Piss off. Wow. Okay. What else do we have? Milky Potion? Yeah, Milky Potion is healing. Having some trouble getting away. After saying, yeah, feeling really tanky and strong. That's what happens. That's what happens to me when I feel confident in WazHack. But bear in mind that I was... Oh, I completely forgot I had a wand. Not that it would have helped, because I would have shot the dwarf with it and just made him invisible. Lots of healing potions there that would have been handy, but I guessed incorrectly. Such is the nature of guesswork, I'm afraid. But still, although it's been kind of a futile episode, it's been an interesting experiment, exploring these new additions to WazHack. I want to remind you that this is still a beta release, and I don't know whether it'll be a free update or a paid one, so only time will tell on that. But it's interesting. It's actually... Although I'm far from tired or bored with the main WazHack game, it's still doing plenty to hold my interest. It's still very refreshing to have this new batch of characters to toy with, and new skills as well. So anyway, my plan is to keep this going, certainly for this week, and then just see how I feel thereafter. Thanks for watching, as always, and rejoin me the next time when we'll continue exploring the beta version of WazHack 1.2. So until then, bye for now.